Nice.
So, I mean,
All right. So Judson, I know one thing that is on your bucket list is doing UnderReview with us. So,
okay. Hold on. Let me write this down. Hold on.
all right, Judson, I'll go through about 3 questions with you.
No, I'm flattered. I'm flattered that you guys asked me. I mean, as I look at the people that you've had on, that you're getting ready, that you already interviewed, I'm flattered to be just as part of that list. So thank you.
Oh, you're an integral part of officiating in Southern California. So, of course, we had to have you on, Judson.
Well, thank you, man. So, thank you very much.
Absolutely. All right, Judson, here we go.
All right.
Okay, Judson. Where has officiating allowed you to travel that you would have never traveled had it not been for officiating?
Well, basically every city that I went to for the first time. That's one. Bowl games have been in some really neat places. I did the Bahamas Bowl one year.
Oh, yeah, now you're talking.
Yeah. But I'll be honest, I had been there before. But hey, in the nicest hotel in the world, 12th floor overlooking the water. Oh man.
And somebody paying you to be there?
Paid me to get there.
Oh, goodness. You're kind of stunting right now, Jess.
It was
humble.
It was a great experience. And in the Bahamas, in December, and the stadium held 15,000. They literally took the stadium up from Central Florida and flopped it and put it down in the Bahamas. The TV truck, they put the TV truck on a boat. The end zones were only 9 yards because they didn't have enough space.
Didn't know that.
Better get that toe tap. Get that toe tap.
The elevators didn't work. No, but great experience. Had a ball. I really enjoyed going to Jacksonville, Florida for the Gator Bowl. That was my last game on the field. Got to Nashville twice now. I have never been to Europe for anything outside of the country. But I would just say that I really enjoy going to places that I've never been to before, like Boise, Salt Lake, a good chance to visit in Seattle, Las Cruces, New Mexico, believe it or not, the best steaks I've had in my life in Texas.
Awesome. Okay.
I don't know if I answered your question or not.
You answered it perfectly, sir.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Judson. What career accomplishment has made you the most proud?
A couple things. My relationship with the SWAC, and in the ability to parlay the relationship with Harold Mitchell into what ultimately ended up being a hiring opportunity for, say, about 30 officials. And there's one of them on this call right now. 30 officials.
You better say thank you, Ashante.
Right, exactly.
I can't let the man finish. I'm trying to be respectful. You know what I'm saying?
No, you think Cravonne and Chuck Stewart, all right?
I thank you. I do. What did I tell you? I already said you was one of the gatekeepers. I would not. Okay. If it wasn't for Royce Cooley and not in all this, I wouldn't be where I was at, because that was one of the first meetings I had to go to.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, the relationship with the SWAC, because it ushered in. You know how many people came through the SWAC that are now doing D1? I actually wrote it down. I don't want to bore you with that list, but man. And then an equal number are still working in the SWAC right now. I mean, not just black officials,
Correct.
All right.
Yeah, you reach out.
Well, they all went to the camp.
That's what it's about. Got to go to the camp.
They all went to the camp.
But you did definitely. Your relationship with Harold Mitchell opened the gateway to a lot of West Coast officials to be hired into the SWAC to get that exposure at the Division I level.
Well, you know what's so great about that is, I mean, a lot of people ended up in FBS, but you realize how much experience they got by working in the SWAC before they went. It is FCS. It is Division I.
Right.
Plus, you get to go to New Orleans and Jackson State and Grambling and all that. Oh man, do you know what a black college experience is like?
Those games are entertaining, Justin. I will. Those are great.
You know,
Hey.
everybody I talked to, and oh man, I was at Jackson State. Homecoming too? Oh my goodness.
Southern. Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'm not.
No, I'm saying,
Great times.
Okay. What do you think of when you hear the R say the previous play is under review?
Well, you have to realize that I initiated that.
What?
He hit the button. He's the one that started the replay.
He's not gonna say that. He's not gonna say that until I hit the button.
There you go. His answer.
Well, that applies. I mean, that's probably more applicable to on the field. But I'm the one that initiates. Now, let me share this. When I was on the field, and I heard that, and I knew it was my call, and you're helpless. You just stand there, and you probably utter or I used to play the Jeopardy theme in my mind. It's like, because you're stressed. Oh, did I mess up? Am I going to get downgraded? Are they going to return it? You have no clue what's going to happen because it's out of your control. So that was stressful when I was on the field. But now that I'm in replay, the replay process is the stressful part of replay. Once you hit that page button, now you go, and fortunately there's a very laid out process. So you're not in the dark, you're not guessing. You know exactly what to do. You know what you're looking for. You know what's reviewable. You know what's competitive. You know if there's a possible error on the field. If it's 52-0 with a minute to go, probably nothing's going to be reviewed. If it's the middle of the first quarter and the score is probably going to be reviewed. So through experience, you get an idea of, man, I don't want to deal with that, because we study all the time that if I change it, it's going to be basically the same thing as what they rule. But anyway, yes, stressful part of replay is once we're in the review, I have to make a decision. I'm not through. I've got to communicate that so that the referee can properly implement what the decision was. Now I've got to keep track of the information, because now I got to put it in my report, and I'm going to be graded. My calls get graded just as much as any on the field's penalty call gets graded. So I'm not sure that answered your question.
That's a perfect answer. Thank you, Judson.
All right,
man,
keep going.
That's it. I just appreciate you playing the game with us, and I appreciate you coming on with us. Just fantastic, enlightening interview, and just can't believe that we actually get a chance to talk to you day after day after day, and you're in our corner. Well,
Monty, we have a new relationship now. You know what that is, and we hung out. No, I'm not going to.
Did it take 10 emails or just 15 emails?
Let me take my email. No, I don't have anything.
Not today. I think I sent you an email last week.
Well, you know what? I remember we were at a study session in Dallas this year.
Yes, sir.
And you were nice enough to give me a ride to dinner, and we got a chance. We got a chance, but I do remember meeting you in La Habra.
Yes, sir.
Talking to you when we were out having that hamburger, and I'm fairly sure that after that I put you on my distribution list, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So that's how this works.
Don't take ride from strangers. You don't ever get in a car with Monty, because hey.
Yeah, well, Tim Davis gave me a ride back, so it was okay.
Hey, Judson, you can attest. I'm a good time, right?
Oh, we had a ball. We
had a ball. We had this. We ordered some kind of barbecue. Whatever we ordered fed 6 people. That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
well, Judson, thank you again for joining us on the Unofficial Lounge. It was an incredible opportunity to interview you and get to know you a little bit better, hear your backstory and your history for all that you do for a lot of us. Like I said, you were my first introduction to college football as I started to move up out of the Antelope Valley area and getting introduced to true football officiating. When they told me to go to meetings in LA, it was your meeting, and my career has taken it all from there. So we all here at the Unofficial Lounge appreciate what you have done and what you continue to do. And thank you again for joining us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.